You know, in my book, The Shopper's Guide to Dating, I talk about the fitting room. Fitting room, when I worked in retail, that was the worst place to work, other than the register. The register was difficult, but the fitting room was the worst place to work. That's where you found out a whole lot about people. Well, the same applies in dating. And when I say fitting room, people automatically think that I'm talking about, how people used to say, you could try on a whole bunch of shoes, or else you don't know they fit. And we're not talking about that type of fitting room. We're talking about taking time to see whether or not there's a connection, that there's a really good connection. And sometimes people think, well, if I've known somebody for, a couple of weeks, that's enough. No, that's not enough. If I've known somebody for maybe a month, that's not enough. You need to see people in literally every season of their life. You need to know how they act around Christmas time when they may not have enough money or they got too much money. You need to see how they interact with people for Thanksgiving. You need to see on Valentine's Day if they get really extremely depressed. You need to really see people in every season of life. So you at least give yourself a year. I'm just saying, at least give yourself a year to where you can see how they respond. Most of us know that people change sometimes at certain times of year. During the holidays, there's more people who are more depressed, there's more angry things, a lot of family conflicts, all kinds of stuff happen. Take time in that fitting room. Take time to see who it is that you're connecting with when it comes to dating to possibly marry. Now, one thing that I try to remind people of is the dating process is really just that. It's just a time to get to know people. We like to make dating so exclusive to where it's like a mini marriage. That's what we have done with dating. Why not just get to know people? Why not spend time with people, understand who they are, and be able to see how they interact with people, even of the opposite sex, is quite all right. We think somehow or another that if it doesn't look like what everybody else does, then it's not right. Well, let me just put it this way. The bottom line is, if God is good with it and you're doing things that are right, don't worry about what people think about whether or not you're really dating. It's okay to get to know people. And then because there's no paper signed, there's no blood cuts or anything like this, you can walk away from it. It's not that big a deal. We need to just get a better grip of what it is we're looking for. Know that if it's not out there, it's okay. We can keep looking, because if it doesn't fit, what do they say? Don't force it.